Hey everyone, Gabrielle Davis here with eXp Realty, and I'm here to give you your first quarter 2026 report. So sorry about there's some sun coming in, it's a little glare, and today I did not want to be in my office. I wanted to be on the beach, so I changed my background for you. And I know I'm a little late with this. Been super busy with some clients and some other things, so it was just lower priority. But if you ever have questions, feel free to call me, okay? I'm always here to help and answer questions. So we are going to, I'm going to share my screen and we're going to start. Okay, so let's go over the numbers. March 2026. In March, there were 58 new listings year over year. That was almost a 35% increase. 23 sales, and that year over year was 53% increase. The average list price was $598, and that's a 5% decrease, while the average sold price was $668, and that was a 6% increase. And remember, these are all averages. The close to list price ratio was down 1% year over year. And this quarter I added this, the close to original list price. That data was not available, but now it is. And I thought it was interesting to show you because the original list price was a lower percentage of what the seller received than the list price ratio up here. And that's because this is the last list price compared to the sold price, and this is the original. And this does show that sellers are dropping their prices before they get an offer. And I am seeing that a lot if they are not priced appropriately. Price per square foot list is $227, that was up 1%, and average days on market was 28, and that's up 3.7%. And again, I added this again this quarter, cumulative days on market. So I want to explain the difference between these two. Many times sellers will go on the market and they are overpriced and then it doesn't sell. So they'll take it off the market, go back on the market as quote a new listing. And then, so that I should say is this cumulative days on market. So again, this shows that sellers are doing that. So maybe they're testing the market and they go off and they come back on. And then months of inventory is 2.5. And that means if no new listings came on the market in 2.5 months, we'd be out of inventory. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I'm seeing right now. Right now, I'm seeing that particularly in the lower price points, sellers are just overpricing and staying there and not wanting to negotiate. They are, I had a client looking in the 400s and we made what we thought was very reasonable offers on several homes, considering they had a very old roof and an old AC, and we were denied time after time. So then after about 30, 45 days, these other agents for these homes were coming back to me and wanting to negotiate then. In the beginning, they didn't even want to negotiate. They were just like, firm, that's it. We're not budging. And, my buyer had already found a home. She's super happy with her decision and she loves her house. But sellers really need to not stand their ground so hard if they want to sell their home and be able to negotiate. Make sure you look at comps, make sure you discuss your comps, and once you go on the market, discuss what's happening in the market as you're listed with your agent, and your agent should be giving you that information at least weekly during your listing period. And on the flip side, I had 2 sales in East Shore recently, and they sold very quickly because we priced appropriately. We had a lot of activity. I got full price offers, and it was just a great experience. You have to be priced appropriately and the listing has to look good. I think a lot of people, particularly in the lower price point, they are not prepping their property properly. And, is it their fault? Is it their agent's fault? I don't know. But you need to prep your property properly because you need to pull activity from, for buyers online. And that's just what you have to do, the pictures, the staging, and all of that. So there's another hot topic, and I have commented on several posts, but you may not have seen it, and that's the increase in values this year. So I want to show you, I'm going to share my screen again. Okay, so this is a snippet from a tax assessment, okay? This year's tax assessment. So I'm going to kind of review how you read this. Total market value, this is the number that you would go and protest if you felt it was too high for your home. The assessed value is what we pay taxes on. And the homestead cap is the difference between the two. Now, the homestead cap is not a permanent thing. So let's roll back to 2019 and 2020. If you pulled your old assessments, this dollar amount would be the same as this dollar amount. Then what happened? COVID happened, and we were going up way more than 10%, 20% or more. And so this number, this cap grew because with the homestead cap, this can only go up 10% a year. Okay, so for this property in particular, the cap for 2019 and 2020 was 0, and these are the same. 2021, it increased to $47,000 difference. So taxes were being saved on $47,000 that year. In 22, it went up to almost $84,000. Taxes were being saved on $84,000 that year. Then 2023, it was $129,000. And taxes were being saved on that amount that year. But since then, homes are not going up double digits. So while the value here went up 6%, the county has the right to increase it 10%. And so as they do that, that difference, so that 4% this year, is deducted from the homestead cap value. And so next year, there will be no homestead cap value. So hopefully that clears that up because people were just looking at this number, I think, and panicking of what was happening, saying my house didn't go up that much. Well, no, it didn't, but we're eating away at the cap until it gets back to 0. So hopefully that was helpful. Again, if you have any questions about that and need a clearer understanding of it, feel free to give me a call. I'm happy to go over that. And I guess I will see you next quarter. You have a good one and chat soon. Bye.